If you have been to this channel often, you realize you see a lot of advertisements on passive income. And let me list them for you. A. Dropshipping. B. Affiliate marketing. And C. Commercial property rental. Now, all these advertisements, I don't quite believe in them. I've shared with you before my thoughts on them. But I can't stop them from coming on simply because you are interested in finance and Google actually knows that. That's why they're placing these advertisements in front of you. So instead of giving you no answer, I'm going to share with you my journey towards building passive income. I'm going to give you my definition. I'm also going to share with you how long it took for me to build each of these income streams up. Now, to start things with passive income, the only source that is reliable and credible for passive income whereby you do nothing about it comes only in the financial markets, either through equities or bonds. Everything else you can't really sit on beach and be hands off. Only equities and bonds feed you this income without doing anything at all. Even for property rental income, I'll share with you a bit on property rental income in the first segment. You have to manage your tenant, and if you don't find a good tenant, there's going to be a lot of headaches. If you are a property owner, you can resonate with that. You can leave a yes below. Help the family understand that property rental is like a business. There is certain management needed. You need to engage agents also. That's part of the job. Then when it comes to internet systems, internet helps everybody build systems very easily. And today I'll be sharing with you my YouTube system, my website system, and they provide passive income. But at the start, it took tremendous amount of effort. And then after it's up, you still need to maintain it, albeit with some infrequent added value to it. There's no hands-off whereby you totally don't do anything, you just travel over and play and free money comes in. It doesn't work like that. There's always competition on the internet itself. So today, I'll be sharing with you each and every stream, how much I'm deriving, as well as how long it took to build each stream of income. With that, I'll start the intro video coming in. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to break this video into two parts. The first part addresses the assets that I own currently and is in exactly real estate as well as financial markets. The second part, I'll be sharing with you systems, internet systems that is deriving for me passive income that is building towards this 3,800 per month. Now let's start things with. The first is in real estate. I don't know if you've seen previous videos I've shared before. I do rent out a HDB while staying in a condo. There's a misconception that you can actually, you can't own a HDB and a condo. You can, 100% so. Firstly, you must own the HDB first before buying the condo. It cannot be the other way around. And in terms of HDB, let me pull this out for you to see. $2,000 in terms of rental income coming in. My tenants are fantastic. They pay me on time. They give me little problem. But everybody's tenant is a bit different. I'm so thankful that I have good tenants, and they are very nice people to work with. And let me show you this also, because when it comes to renting out properties, I realize real estate agents like to pitch this part of you should rent out condo, because renting condo, owning condos just feel like a status kind of thing. Renting out HDB doesn't feel that nice. They keep slamming HDB, they keep singing HDB is going down. But the yield, when you look in terms of HDB, is fantastic. My yield for HDB itself, let me share with you, is more than 6%. You go and look at any REIT, and 6% unlevered. So you go and look at any REIT, you won't beat 6% that easily. So HDB is really a good cash cow in many ways. And I did stay there from 2011 to 2017. So 6 years, I fully paid it off, and right now it's deriving this $2,000 per month in terms of income. If you're keen to find out better, I have this previous video, so how I derived $24,000 from passive income. Of course, it's $2,000 times 12. So no secret about it. And I would like to answer questions you have in this family. Just leave them in the comments below. I'll pick up on them. But definitely, if you are looking to build real estate, as a Singaporean, you can easily buy a HDB. There's grants and all that. And from there, you plan yourself correctly to move, to upgrade, to acquire a second property. It's doable, and it just reduces the pressure, of owning a condo. The second part regards financial assets, and I do have quite a few. I was thinking, how can I round it up? So let me pull this out for you to see. This is inside my CDP account, 266,000, and because the holdings inside it fluctuate a little bit, I would like to put an assumption to it. If it's 3%. In the dividend rate from it, per month it derives $665. Now 3% is definitely not a long shot. I think it's higher than 3%, but let me put it conservatively. And if you own your shares in CDP, they do pay to your bank account directly, and it looks like this. This is like something coming from Sheng Siong. I'll not review the portfolio because I don't think stock tips is helpful for anyone. I'll just show you my journey. It took me probably 4 or 5 years to build up this portfolio, and I've been increasing and shrinking depending on my what priorities I have in mind. And increasingly, I've been investing more into funds. This portfolio does not include funds that I own. It's in fact, funds are even bigger than this current portfolio that itself. The funds are reinvested. I'm building it towards retirement to accumulate it, bigger and bigger. This portfolio also does not include Singapore savings bonds, because Singapore savings bonds, they pay very little interest. And I think let's not factor that it's just fully from equities in Singapore market. So that gives you an understanding. It took me about 4 or 5 years to build this equity. Then it took me 6-7 years to build that property. So with that, let's move on to the next section, which is on systems from internet, passive income from that source. Now, if you benefited, smash your like so more people can see valuable content like this, and press on subscribe. Join our family, become more financially savvy. Now, the first part of the video was regarding assets. You need to have capital to buy assets, correct? But if you are someone younger, in 20s, the kind of age where you don't have a lot of capital, then you can actually derive passive income from building systems, internet systems. I'll share with you in a while. But before that, I'd like to mention why I actually embarked on this journey. Because not too long ago, I actually came across this quote that stated that in today's globalization and automation world, everybody needs to have more than one skill set. I believe my first skill set was in finance, but I was missing this second skill set to compete effectively for long term. That's why painstakingly I developed and researched into digital marketing. That's why digital marketing, now I have 2 arms of income coming up. The first is in YouTube income, the second is from my website. I'll share with you the numbers right off. YouTube income, let me pull this out for you to see. Right now, we've actually crossed $1,000 in terms of monthly revenue. I think that's awesome because, if you ask me at the start of the journey, I never thought this was possible. And for anyone who thinks that it's impossible to do YouTube in Singapore, this dispels it. It's absolutely possible. It takes a lot of effort only. And because you're part of this family, let me share with you this exponential growth I've seen in this channel with you. This is the chart that we are looking at right now in terms of the data coming in. About a year ago, you see the numbers were so much lower, but right now we're seeing so much views coming in because the content is getting better with more practice. And as always, when you deliver value to marketplace, people just like you have left comments, positive comments. I appreciate each and every one of them. And again, more and more people start to see the content, and that's how this exponential curve comes along. So indeed, Josh Tan, this channel is one of the fastest growing finance channels in Singapore, so it's true. If you're keen to start a channel, I'd like to invite you to this previous video I've done before on YouTube income is real. So look for that. I have some valuable tips for you. So the second source of passive income is actually from my website, The Astute Parent. And this website was actually started a few years back. And let me share with you some numbers from August. So August, it actually clocked $136 in terms of earnings from ad revenue. So it's pretty cool. And the main difference from YouTube as well as from website is that for YouTube, it takes quite a while to see your first paycheck because you need to cross 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But for website, you can actually get started from day one. So it's really easy. There's no barriers of entry. So again, if you're looking to start a website, you have a passion, you have a knowledge that you're keen to share, then maybe I'll introduce a few links for you below. Namecheap is the website host that I use. Namecheap is pretty good. My website, The Astute Parent, actually crashed a few times, and every time there's problems, I look for help within the channel. They are very prompt in it. That's why I'm very happy to recommend them. And I actually built my website using Thrive Themes. Thrive Themes gives very nice layouts, and look for the links below. See if it fits what you want to develop, because if you want to compete on the internet, you need to have a good user experience, and Thrive Theme actually helps. And Thrive Theme helps me, build the website that is seen currently in The Astute Parent. So let me summarize for you: $2,000 from property rental income, $665 from equity dividends, $1,047 from YouTube income, and $136 from website ad revenue. Now that's fantastic. That brings it past the $3,800 number. Maybe next year will be higher. I hope it is. And with that, probably in the point of time, I'll also share with you an update for 2021 also. So with that, I'd like to end off with Gary Vaynerchuk's quote again. He mentions again in his video that there are people who are ripping other people off at a level of hundreds of millions of dollars because they made a video with a pretty girl in the beach, and they are telling people to spend 1,000 or 2,000, and it's breaking his heart. Passive income doesn't exist. Anything that starts with "I don't want to work" is already a problem. So what is he mentioning about? In my opinion, it's none other than e-commerce courses. That's why I have this previous video exactly mentioning on e-commerce courses. They're already selling you a wrong dream on passive income, that it doesn't require effort, it comes straight away. If you haven't seen that video, strongly recommend that you look at it, because just in case they entice you with their ads that come out from my channel, I'd like to invite you to see that video and be very savvy about it. With that, I'll sign off. I'll see you in that video. Take care and goodbye.